Awesome. Okay. All right. So, I mean, the job we're talking about, the responsibilities, it begins the moment you arrive, whether it's at Burlington Mall to get on the bus, or whether it's wherever else you catching the bus from. The job starts right there when you're giving your 6 kids, or 7 in some cases. That's when your responsibility starts. The moment you arrive, and the key thing, a couple of things. I mean, if you're going to Burlington Mall, etc., don't drive yourself because you don't want to park your cars and stuff at the mall because they'll tow it away. You come back in 6 days and you'll be catching a cab home or getting a ride home. But on a typical camp life, I mean, you wake up in the morning at 7 a.m. A 7 a.m. wake up, I mean, in the summer. But for some kids, that can be challenging because they've had a long day of running and gunning and, a lot of stuff going on. But you get up at 7 a.m., I mean, you have your quiet time before the preteens do. That's always a common theme, have your quiet time. If you get up at 7, you find a place, you have your quiet time. Shower, before your preteens, you can find a balance between you and your other counselors. You guys take turns, figure it out, how best to make it work. You're having your quiet time, he's having his, or she's having hers, how to make it work. You head to breakfast. For breakfast, it's going to be your first opportunity for your kids to take their medicine. But some kids that do have medicine, we've got to make sure that we don't neglect that. That is paramount, guys. That any medicine kids have are not missed. So we're very strict when it comes to that. We stick to it. And so the list goes on primarily. If your kids have any kind of EpiPens, etc., we'll talk about that later on. The medical piece. Make sure they have it with them, or you have it with you, or that none of that stuff is neglected. That trying the day actions begin. It's always a running and gunning day from block to block to block, and you have relays, etc. You have a cabin time and a free time. And so the key thing, guys, remember is that you're not preteens. And as much as you want to relive the glory days, the preteen days, with the gaga or dodgeball or rock wall or volleyball or swimming, after a while, when you're 30, 40, or 50, it catches up to you. And so the key thing is you don't want to be trying to compete with these guys. It's good to be in there with them and enjoying stuff as you go through our block, etc. But do not, try to keep up with them. You get yourself hurt, and if you're hurt, guess who fills in for you if you're hurt? Your coordinator. So that's a resource that you'll lose. And so let's make sure that we use sound judgment, and read through what camp life is like in the packet. I just skip most of that. Regarding times for emotionals and relays, this is the time where we need you guys, to be the example the most. You're our crowd control system. The ends up I mentioned earlier, that is really key. That you hear that is that you get ready and you pull your kids together. It's a very crucial time during the relays and emotions. It's really particular. Following the relays, it's a 30-minute transition time for preteens to get ready for evening lessons and activities. And so there's a chance you take the opportunity to encourage your preteens, to use the restroom. So when they be breaking from station, use those times. Don't wait until devotionals or activity starts and then the kids are ready to go now. Encourage your children, to really go in the midst of transitions. And so that's really key. During the evening activities, no notebooks or Bible are needed. So feel free to let them know to leave their notebook and Bible in their cabin, because we have a lost and found, and every year that grows and grows and grows. Because preteens bring stuff, and if they didn't buy it, they're going to forget that it's there, and it grows and grows. Set them to leave their Bible, their brand new Bible with no name in it, that the parents went out and bought, because you want to make sure little Johnny's got a nice Bible for the preteen camp, but which is great. But if it's brand new, no name on it, they're gonna lose it. And so leave a notebook and Bible in the cabin during the evening. And so in the evening, it's really easy to lose track of your preteen in the evening. A lot of stuff's going on, and don't lose track of your kids. A lot going on in your day, and you figure the man, he went to the restroom. 20 minutes later, where is he?
Still there.
Still there. Chances are he's probably not there. So you try and keep track of your kids, especially during the afternoon time, during the transitions. Be sure you have a clear understanding of the rules and expectations. Again, I can't express that enough. You need to have a place to meet as soon as activities are done. So a lot of time when stuff is finished, kids will be off somewhere. You can set up a place where we're going to meet right here. Because some blocks will have, kids can be doing archery, well, the Gaga's on the other side. And so you got to have a clear understanding, a clear expectation of where your kids should meet together. Throughout the day and throughout the activities.
Can you clarify when that happens, how the counselor should do it? Like half of them want to go to Gaga, and the other half want to go to Archer, which is kind of out of eyesight. And how do you work through that?
Good question. Because generally, what I find it works really well is most cabins will have 2, maybe 3 counselors in the group, and so most cabins travel together. They'll have two counselors traveling in the same group because you're in the same block. And so if one counselor would take the kids to Gaga, the other one can take some of the kids who wants to go to archery. That's the best way, but the kid should not be going by themselves.
Yeah. Okay. That's the same with medication. If you have a group of kids who need to go take medication, you can always split it up with your counselors. They take some to get medication while the other ones go to eat. You can also split it up. Right?
So